What's up, Commanders? Dimebot here. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous, and today we're going to try something a little different. Let's build a laser cutter. Now, this came from a conversation I had in the comments of a stream VOD on YouTube. I do stream regularly on Twitch and YouTube on both channels, so come and check that out if you want. But this commander said that my cutter mining build was making his arm hairs curl because of just how slow it was. And I don't normally mine. I usually mine if I need engineering materials or if there's a really good community goal, as is the case right now. But I figured there's no point in being incredibly inefficient about it, so try our hand at building a more efficient, more profitable laser cutter. And of course, to do that, we're starting with our Imperial cutter. Now, before we get into this, I want to say I believe that there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all build in Elite Dangerous. As a case in point, I have a shield generator on this ship and a fuel scoop. Now, the fuel scoop I probably will take off. The shield generator I will definitely leave, and that's because I bonk into things, and without shields I damage my hull, and if I do that enough I go boom and I lose all the things that I have mined. Some commanders, you may be fine without the shield generator. Some of you may be like me and need the bonk insurance. So right off the bat, if you want to tweak this build, here's another 128 tons of cargo you could get right there just by making 2 quick changes. Let's jump into the hardpoints and work our way back, shall we? So, I have kept a beam laser and 2 multi-cannons for defense against those pesky pirates. I have replaced everything else with 2D mining lasers. I am aware of the pre-engineered lasers, and they are something I may look to add to the build. However, I do not have the permit for that system right now, and will have to go get it, so I may do a follow-up video if I get them and they make a big difference. Utility mounts. This is a laser mining ship, no need for a pulse wave scanner, so we are just using heat sink launcher, shield boosters, and a point defense turret. Core internals. I have not done anything with the armor. This power plant is a overcharged power plant. These thrusters are fully engineered thrusters. They are dirty drive tuned with drag drives as the experimental. Frame shift is increased FSD range. I have done nothing to the life support, nothing to the sensors, and nothing to the fuel tank. This power distributor is another spot I may try to tweak. It is charge enhanced with flow control. Now, I may modify the charge enhanced, or I may change out the experimental. We'll just have to see. As for my optionals, we looked at this a little bit, but let's go all the way down it. 2 Class 8 cargo racks, the shield generator, the fuel scoop, 3 5A limpet controllers, giving me 9 total deployable collector limpets for all those fragments. Hull reinforcement and module reinforcement are pretty standard. 4A refinery to give me 10 bins. 3A prospect controller for those bonuses, and a detailed surface scanner to find those sweet, sweet hotspots. So there are, of course, as I said, a few things in here that you can tweak. But the point of this build was to take this cutter from taking about 50 seconds to a minute to go through an asteroid to going through it as quickly as possible. We're going to go ahead and look at that on screen. You can see from the stream footage that the old build, while it did not ever run out of power, it took it quite a while to burn through an asteroid. Now, the newer build, it does run out of power, and there can be some overheating issues, which is where I think I might want to either get those pre-engineered mining lasers, or where I need to tweak the power distributor a little bit. But in most situations, it is able to burn through most asteroids with 1 trigger pull, maybe a pause, and recharge for 2 trigger pulls. Much faster, much, much more efficient. Love watching all of those limpets go out and stream in with those fragments. So, yeah, with just a little bit of attention, I was able to make a much, much better laser cutter instead of the admittedly lazy build I had before. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of you miners out there have your preferred builds. What are your laser cutters? What are you guys mining in? And I'd like to hear about your own potential modifications to this build. But that is going to do it for today. Just something I thought was interesting. It came out of a conversation with the community. I always appreciate you guys' feedback. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you really, really enjoy the content, consider becoming a channel member to support the channel. And if you're here to the end, watch time is key on YouTube, so thank you very much. My name is Dimebot. I'll see you next time. 07 Commanders.